Okay, who really likes Kinder Surprises and who really enjoys the very, very cool toys that you can sometimes find in these eggs? In this video, I'll be doing a complete unboxing, unwrapping of 24 Kinder Surprise toys. My son has started to get very interested in the toys inside these chocolate eggs. But what we're finding is, and it's sort of why I stopped collecting Kinder Surprises, is we're having trouble finding the really cool toys. Every so often you'll see there'll be a new series of toys. I used to keenly collect these. I had a great collection that I gave away on YouTube a while back now. People often ask me, how much are the toys worth inside the eggs? Well, some of the classic ones can be worth money. But to give you a bit of an insight, I actually found what looks like an old classic Kinder Surprise collection at an op shop for $1. And it gives you a bit of an insight into the earlier styles of toys. This has come from the same shop that collects the Thomas stuff for me. They knew what this was, but they saw no value in this. There's only a few in here I want to show you. I do actually miss my Kinder collection. I wonder what the person did who received my one. I wonder if it ended up on eBay. Just from that bag, and remember it cost $1, here is one of the older style classic Kinder toys. It's a metal bodied card. It's got some plastic bits on it as well. There'll be a K number under there somewhere. Really nice. There's actually two in there. That one there's a slightly different style on the roof, giving you an insight into what used to be. Here is another one. It's some sort of caterpillar type thing. I think the miracle about Kinder Surprise toys sometimes was, how do they get this into the egg inside? It's quite nice, that piece there. And there was often series of things, so you get different variations of a similar style of toy. Before Disney Cars, well, there was these Kinder toys like this. Yeah, Disney Cars would stamp on that one, wouldn't they? Cars of Ours, you can't do that anymore, boys and girls. Probably would have been a whole series of ones like this. Metallic toys, or plastic metallic, like this. I don't remember these ones. This is from the sort of same era that I was collecting. Something like that. I don't know whether I got the full Kinder there or not. Sometimes there are often little other things that came with them. Nice, nice, nice. Do we see this good stuff today? I think this is also Kinder. Just by the way it's been put together and the look. There was certainly a look to the Kinder stuff that was, or what was really nice. Yes, they got it. I think that is from Tom and Jerry, the mouse from Tom and Jerry. Hope I'm right there. I think they did. I think Smurfs is always another one that they were doing. I think. Don't know, but in this one here, which is still in its insert, oh, this is very, very nice. To me, this is how good it used to get, was little wooden toys like that. I had a couple of wooden trains and I let them go, but I don't think I remember seeing a wooden plane. Really, really nice back in the golden era of Kinders. Down in the bag there, lots of other Kinder Joy from the golden era. I'm not sure if it's all Kinder stuff in there. I think it is. It just has that look. People say, well, how much is this stuff really worth? Well, you see people trying it on for, I don't know, $5 a toy sometimes. I think that's way too much. And they make out it's rare and classical and all the rest of it. You just have to be very, very careful if you are collecting these toys. Because in reality, this whole ton of Kinder Joy is only worth $1. Let me be straight in this pile of the more recent modern toys, and I'll show you what I don't like about some of these. I think it was last year, a toy like this was fairly popular and easily found. Do you recognise that one? Ah yes, like a Kinder Miracle from the insert, you could make this plane. It was quite a sizable toy. A little bit tricky to make, but it showed you a manufacturing process of folding up some material and slotting stuff together. And yes, there was also a maxi-size version of this plane in the maxi-size eggs. Collecting Kinder toys is often about variation and diversity. There were these spinners here. Hey, I didn't mind those, or little things like this, which were like little ink stampers. Didn't mind stuff like that. Dinosaurs. Remembering these are the more recent styles of toys. Yay, don't mind dinosaurs, little aliens, because, well, that was one of the backbones of the Kinders, wasn't it? Getting little aliens and weird things. Nice looking motor cars. Hey, they can be quite sizable in the way they built up. And also, there's another version, they can come with decals, steckles as my son calls them. Very nice stylized little motor cars. Kinders also had their own, you call them this little Mr. Eggman. Very nice. They were sort of the more seasonal type things. There was also the Santa series as well, and there'd be people who'd be keenly collecting this sort of stuff. I think this is where you really go for it in those ones like this. Film franchises. Okay, Minions, that's a fairly recent one as well. Very nice toys, very nice indeed. Here's another one. Going to be very popular. I've got a feeling go for these sorts of Kinder Eggs. If you see the themed ones, which are pretty hard to find, go for those. Hey, guess who's in town? Barbie's in town. Okay, really tall, that toy there. I think it's split somewhere to make it fit in the egg from memory. There, oh, sorry. Just halved the value of that toy. Transformers.
Robots in disguise.
Couldn't hold the nose because I've got both of my hands out in front there. Optimus Prime there. That's the way it's built up. Okay, I dare say you could be mixing and matching those with the others in that series. Mind you, I only got this one, I wouldn't know, would I? Star Wars. You either really like this sort of series or you hated them, whatever they were, knuckleheads, I've forgotten their name. There's also the DC Comics, because everything's Disney-fied these days, isn't it? Everything's Disney. But the problem with some of this stuff was it started to lapse into this sort of toy, like a Marvel streamer thing that you'd throw. I don't like this sort of thing. There's the Hulk there. I can just tell from the way my son played with this, or didn't play with this, it basically ends up just in the bin. Okay. And as another example, and these seem to be far too common as far as I was concerned, and this is sort of why I jumped out of collecting Kinders, was these jigsaw puzzles. Don't excite me. They might be fun to make and all the rest of it, but as a Kinder collector you're after the cool toys, aren't you? No. And then this is another like very, very common one of late, and it's basically there's a sheet in there and you stick down the animals on the sheet. I suppose it lapses into educational blah blah. Maybe you're going to like that. No, not for me. I'm a bit more of a toy person. I call these the two-dimensional style of Kinder inserts, and that, like I said, it's why I sort of dumped out of it. Maybe you've got something to say on this. There's another one there. Okay, little animals. Oh, look at that. Almost going to say happy feet, but it's not. Okay, so there's a bit of Kinder history. Yes, I am a keen person who's been into Kinder well before. It was very popular on YouTube. And what we really want to find out in this box is, are we getting the cool toys like you see here, or are we getting something a little bit different? I'm very, very curious of the breakdown of what comes out of this box. Okay, I've got the white gloves on. You know what that means? Something totally epic is about to happen. Okay, I also got a time-lapse camera set up to capture this. I'm going to try and do this as fast as I can. I'll probably have to speed up some bits of it because it's going to become ultimately boring. Into the cooler weather here in Australia, so... Okay... yeah, starting already on what I can see. Yeah, the cooler weather makes it a lot easier to get a split like this. Okay, this is not pre-set up. I actually cannot tell what's coming out of these eggs. Remember, I'm looking for cool toys. And I love doing unboxing studies. I'm starting to get right into them, actually, because I'm always very curious of what gets served up to the consumer. It's a bit hard to get this one open. It is getting cold. Yeah. I know summertime would be coming up for some of you people. And wintertime where I live isn't too harsh. We don't get snow, although if you're lucky, you'll get snow up in the mountains. Blue Mountains, that is. You're probably thinking, oh, what's he talking? Okay, I know that toy. It's a cool one. And as for prices of Kinders in Australia, I mean, I really can't get into the talk of price because the price can jump up and down all the time. They can be on special. Having a crack here. Ooh, that's a nice one. Remembering all this is about looking at the breakdown of what is what I classify the good toys versus the ones which aren't so good. And I suppose, you know, for a long time I said, you know, the Kinders were the best of the surprise egg toys. Maybe after I see what comes out of this lot, maybe I'll be adjusting what I have to say. But we're yet to get there. I know over in the USA, oh man, I lost count of the my American friends that said, oh, can you send me over a box of Kinders because they're banned over here. Okay. I mean, I just can't go there. I see lots of American YouTubers doing it. I suppose they're heading off out of the country to make the videos because there's a big fine if you're caught with these things. Okay. But in Australia, hey, pretty relaxed country here. We're not allowed to have any guns but we're allowed to have Kinder Surprises, which is like almost the comedy fail of the whole thing. Okay. Remember, I'm looking for the cool toys. Okay. I'll be making up all these toys once I've got through all the opening here. A lot of isn't there? Hey, as for my people saying, well, have your McDonald's diet video, Leo, blah, blah, blah. Maybe, hopefully soon it'll be uploaded, but another there. Okay, we're into another layer here. The best thing is I've kept the weight off, and maybe I found the secret to weight loss without being caught up in what I classify the weight loss industry. And when I say the word industry, I didn't go there, did I? I think sadly the real essence of how to lose weight and how to control your weight, that very simple lesson is well hidden away, because, well, the weight loss industry would have no industry if people knew what to do. There was no on that one either. The funny thing is, now I look at this product here, I actually said when I was a Kinder collector, I actually didn't eat the eggs. It's a bit too sweet. It's a very, very sweet chocolate. And these days, now that I've reformatted my palate, thanks to my McDonald's diet, and hopefully one day I can bring this very good story about McDonald's to YouTube. It's going to be tricky to bring the story because people don't really key into good, positive stories. The McDonald's franchise are probably going to be in shock and horror when they see what I've got up to. But I wanted to show, well, basically that, you know, that documentary like Super Size Me, the Morgan Spurlock one. I mean, that was a joke, really. What did you learn from that? People said to me, hey, Leo, we get shown this documentary at school. Well, I say back, well, what did you learn? What did you learn about what to put in your mouth and what not to put in your mouth? I don't know. I might start ranting, so I better not. But I just keep opening these glorious surprise eggs. Getting a bit surprised, aren't we? Back into the moments, aren't we? I'm actually amazed that I can talk this long. Or maybe you're not amazed. Maybe I should have become a vlogger. I used to watch, in the very early days before I was a producer here, I keenly watched Community Channel, who sadly has fallen on some harsher times on YouTube because basically vlogging, the days of vlogging seems to be dead, and only those who are given the keys of the kingdom, probably via deals, get to have a bit of a say now. And the other person was Michael Buckley, and it's been really sad to see him struggling because he used to be a very big channel, and really the Twitter service, or the Twitter social network, owes a lot to him because he was one of the first people to really talk about it and get the word out there. I hope he's got some sort of compensation for the work that he did in getting that word out about Twitter, even though I can't stand Twitter. Because, I mean, really, who wants to know what I'm doing, you know, after this video? You don't want to know. It's so boring. It's not, you know, I wouldn't even bother going there. Hey, we're nearly there. At least I got to talk about YouTube. I don't know whether I'll put, another moment. Too many moments, isn't there? But we'll do a breakdown very soon to see what has come out of this whole unboxing of these stunning surprise. Last one. What's it going to be? Or a non? That's a non. Sorry. Okay, there you go. Yay! Well, there's the Kinder wrapping. There's the sweet, sweet Kinder chocolate. Maybe I should do a video where I burn up all the chocolate here to show you how much sugar's in here. That'd be a mega moment. It's off with the gloves because next we're going to take a look at the toys. Remember, all the time, we want the cool toys like this, don't we, boys and girls? Let's make these up and let's find out what we've got. And some of these I won't be making up. Ones like that I won't be. I'm not going to show you all of this. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Give me a moment. I'll be back. That's another good one. And we'll see a complete breakdown. That's a baddie. Okay, I've been given a stark reminder to why I lost interest in collecting the toys out of these Kinder Surprise eggs. Down on the table there, it's not looking pretty. There aren't many really nice toys. From the 24 eggs, there are basically 14 items that came out, the sort of things that my son throws straight in the bin. Along the front row here, there are 10 toys that have come out of that box of 24. And to be honest, maybe 3 or 4 of these is what I would classify as the classic Kinder toy. And the consolation, there was no jigsaw puzzles, but to get 8 of these very, very simple and very cheap sticker sets, nah, that's a fail. On a rung slightly up from the sticker sets are these, I suppose they're like Chinese lanterns. That's what the series looks like. We get far too many of these. My son throws these straight in the bin. Let me blow one up to show you how it looks. I've got 2 of the elephants. I think I've got 2 of those cats, but I'll blow up one of the fish. There it is there, cheap and nasty. That's where you blow. After one puff on this puffer fish, that's what you've got. Maybe like this. Hey, you tell me if I'm being a bit harsh here, but to me that is not in the spirit of true Kinder toys, because they're nothing like they used to be. Okay, here, I know you want to see the elephant. Try and get this on camera. Kiss it. Ooh! I said it was easy. Giving it the kiss of life. Well, there's Ellie Fun there. You know why it's scared? Because there's a mouse right there at the end of its trunk. Am I being a bit harsh here? To me, that isn't the Kinder Joy that I remember when I was a very keen collector of these toys. Now, do we see any of those puffer things or those puzzle sets on this artwork here? No, no, no. Well, taking a look at what I classify the failed toys, let's take a look at the nicer toys. Strong connection of spinning toys with the Kinder Surprise insert toys. This one's sort of a nice set. Different themes within this set. This is the space series. We've got like a V2 rocket there, plus an alien spacecraft, and it's a spinner. Okay, and there is also this set here. This is from the animal theme. There's an elephant there, and whatever that thing there is. Is it I don't know. Is it a sheep? And we'll give the elephant a spin. Go, Ellie! I'd much prefer that elephant versus the pufferfish one. But hey, they're fairly simple spinning toys. Some people may not be excited by those. Let's take a look. Well, this one here next. I think I've had a few of these come through. The whole series is on the back here. That's the way Kinder show. Okay, different animals and all the rest of it. And it's a stamper, so let's do a stamp very quickly and see what we get here. Don't know which way this is, up or down. There. And what that is there, it's actually, that's an upside down paw print. Let me do one the right way up. There we go, there's 2. Hey, I don't mind a little toy like that. It's far better than those sticker series and those puffer things. Next one really reminds me of the classic era of Kinders. It's a little polar bear. I hope it's a polar bear. It's got a bit of a setting there. You could put the setting up and have the polar bear there. That's the whole series on the sheet there. Very cute animals. Anything with those big googly eyes is going to be popular. Yeah, give that one the pass. It's a nice one. Let me zoom up the other end here. We've got 4 of these balls. Remarkable that this ball comes out of that insert. You just clip it all together, and these are actually bouncy balls. I don't mind this one either. Okay, I just made a big mess. Yeah, the balls get the tick from me. And there's a look at the series of those bouncy balls, and that's how you make them up. That's the different sections that make up the ball. Because I've got a 5-year-old, I've seen what he does with these balls. He uses them more like a, what do you call it? Random sort of prison for toys. I've seen him put Lego minifigures inside these balls. And then what I've seen him do is he gives the toy a very hard time in there. He'll play soccer with it around the house, and maybe we know now why Emma looks so distressed. And the final 2 toys are from the Sprinty theme. There's a racing car here and a beautiful beach buggy. Here's a close look at the little beach buggy. It is nice. It does remind me of the sort of toys you used to get in breakfast cereals. Remember those days? I'm showing my age by saying that, aren't I? Sadly, out of the 24 Kinder inserts, there's only really 2 toys here my son would like. This would be one of them, and the one after this would be the other. The way it pulls apart is that. He likes building these up. They're nice little toys. I'll show you the red car as well. There it is there. It reminds me of one of the Wacky Races. Peter Perfect, wasn't it? Am I right there? Oh my god, totally crazy. Where's the Wacky Races film, everyone? The Hollywood film of that excellent cartoon. Where is it? Yeah, it's really sad. Getting back onto the Kinder thing, it has stickers as well. There's the theme, okay, of the series of those cars there, the sprinty ones, and I should show you the beach buggies as well, which I totally neglected to do. That there is the beach buggies. Well, there's the row of toys again at the front. Am I surprised with what I found out from this? Well, no, because too often I was seeing these toys here, or what would you call them? Puzzles, stickers, what would you call that? How would you class that? They're almost like Chinese lanterns, aren't they? Is that in the spirit of Kinder Toys? Please tell me. But I think I'd love to see Kinder, whoever's behind Kinder's at Ferrero, please get back to the proper toys. I really am sick and tired of the two-dimensional stuff that's being served up. Maybe I'm the unluckiest consumer in the world. I often feel that I am. But remember, it really gets back to this. Let's have a reality check here. Pull those inserts out there. If I'm not getting these toys here, which is advertised on these nice gleaming boxes, if I'm not getting those at a more frequent, rate that I'm seeing at the moment, well, man, it's not on, Mr. Kinder. You've got to do much, much better than that. There's the underneath of the box if you need to know which batch this is. Made in Argentina. Mr. Kinder, please, please go back to putting the good toys back into these fantastic surprise eggs. I beg you. Well, I better quit while I'm ahead and before I get into any more trouble. There is the cat. I blew up the cat. Okay, the cat has got a fish on its tail. Blow it at the top there. What does it do for you? Anything? Maybe they look good when you have an assortment of them. There's that, and elephant. Can't forget the elephant, can we? Yay, that's a Kinder surprise. Okay, thanks for watching and bye for now. And pretty soon we'll get into unboxing all of the Thomas & Friends and Hello Kitty stuff, which is hiding up the back there. The big question is how many Thomas the Tanks reside in all the eggs.